Hello, 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 my abundance creators. It's your girl, Empress Cheryl. Today we are doing a pick a pal that's going to address fear and what's holding you back. So there'll be two questions that I'll ask, and then at the end we'll get advice from spirit on kind of how to move forward. But the first question would be, what are you afraid of? The second question will be, what is holding you back from achieving your dreams? So we'll look at that with these cards. The cards have already been selected. This reading may not be too long, maybe kind of short, but I'll just really go with what messages are coming based on those questions. So there are three piles. Also, don't forget to share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I would love to get the subscribers up. So yes. Let's go into the pile selection. Pile 1 is this cellulite prism here. The cellulite for pile 1. Okay. Pile 2 is this green lace agate. Green lace agate for pile 2. Pile 3 is this, I believe this is Amazonite crystal. So pile 3, Amazonite. Okay. If this is incorrect, it's all right. I'm doing it as if the reading is Amazonite. So if you're drawn to it, take what messages come from that pile. So 3 piles. Pile 1, cellulite. Pile 2, green lace agate. Pile 3, Amazonite. All right. So let's get into this reading. I want to ask that my spirit guides, your spirit guides, and Holy Spirit protect us and give us clear, accurate messages during these readings. Pile 1, if you chose pile 1, you chose this cellulite stone here. Pile 1, you chose the cellulite stone. So let's put this down here. These first 3 cards answer the question, what are you afraid of? So, what are you afraid of? Okay, so the biggest thing that I'm getting here is you're afraid of not being in control. You're afraid to surrender. You are afraid of not being in control of your heart's desire. And then in that, it's like you feel like if you are not in control, that your dreams are going to dissipate. Essentially, your dreams are not going to come to fruition here. So you feel like if you're not in control of the situation, if things don't go step by step with the plan that you create and the way that you desire for it to desire, the way for you to desire, if you feel like if things don't go in the way that you desire in the plan that you have created, then you feel like it's not going to happen. It's not going to work. And it looks like, you're just kind of too controlling and need to maybe surrender a little more. But it's like you probably have created this big plan, in your mind about what needs to happen. And well, I'm saying in your mind. So maybe you haven't actually written out your plan and are, following the plan that way. Look, maybe the thing is that you're afraid to write out the plan because you feel like that is all you need to get your dreams to come into fruition. That's for someone. That's not for everybody, because the overall message here is pretty much saying you're kind of afraid of you have a fear of surrendering. You have a fear of not being in control, of things not going how you plan. You also have a fear of not actually, your dreams not actually coming to fruition. Like, that's really a fear for you. Like, you not living up to who it is that you truly desire to be. Okay? So that's what you're afraid of. Let's see. What is holding you back from achieving your dreams? What is holding you back? We have these 2 cards here that will explain that. Okay, we have the discipline. Number 30. Discipline. Saturn. And then we have the dog. Which talks about loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Okay, so what I feel like is you have not, what's holding you back from achieving your dreams is you're not actually being disciplined enough to work towards them. So like, are they really dreams of yours? Because it's like, you have with this dog card coming out, and it's saying your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. It's like, maybe you're doing too many things. Maybe you have your hands in too many pots, and it's in everything except for what it is that you truly desire, like what it is that will make your dreams come true. Or it's like, maybe you're doing everything else, and the thing that you truly want, like, you're pushing that to the side, or you're letting that be the last thing that you do, and you're giving it the least, bit of your time. And it's like, what's holding you back is having the discipline to actually stick with it and work towards what it is that you truly desire. And that's probably why you have this fear of your dreams not coming to fruition, because you know this. Like, I feel like you know that you're doing a lot. You know that you're not really asserting the amount of discipline and work ethic that you need to into these dreams that you truly have. So it's like, you are aware of this. I don't feel like this is a new that I'm telling you anything new. It shouldn't be anyway. This should be just confirmation for you. But pretty much the confirmation is like, what's holding you back right now is you're not actually being disciplined enough to do what it is that you desire to do. Okay, so let's get some advice from Spirit from these 2 cards here. This one is a message card from my messages cards, and then we have these sacred geometry cards, which your pal actually got 2 of these cards. Every other pal only got 1 of these, so I'll, maybe there were 2 messages for you. This message right here says read a book. So maybe you need to learn more about what it is, maybe learn more about what it is that you're trying to get into, like what your dreams are. Like, maybe that will be something that will push you to actually do it, push you to actually take the proper steps to put yourself in that field, in that arena, like to actually going out and doing the work. It's just maybe like engulfing yourself in it more. And so maybe you are someone who likes to read, and reading a book will do it for you, so that's pretty much what Spirit is saying, like read a book. So if that's not like a literal read a book, this message can be taken as get more knowledge on what it is that you are truly wanting to do, so that you will align yourself with it. With these cards here, we have number 41, Metatron's cube, and 51, the octagon. And I'm going to show you these shapes here, and then I'm going to read a message from the actual book. So 41, Metatron's cube. Okay, so Metatron's cube is about community. It says, if you chose this card, you are asked to see how substance and form are working in your life, and to view them as aspects of male and female cooperation. Allow this card to represent a time of balancing the yin and yang of your inner life to promote harmony and creativity. Okay, this card may also represent the relationship you have with others and how by joining through substantive action, you form community. Community brings together disparate aspects of humanity, and when held in balance, it creates a cohesive whole. Do you feel part of a community? Okay, so what I am getting from this, like the advice from spirit, initially I will say the advice is to become more balanced. Maybe you need to get in touch with your masculine and feminine traits inside of you in order to really get into this space of, putting your, like, allowing your dreams to come to fruition. So maybe like you're, for instance, say you're like in a lot of masculine energy where it's I gotta do this, like you're working, like you're taking action, but maybe you're not being receptive and like either allowing help or allowing like messages or advice or whatever to flow into you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not in that energy of being receptive. Like you feel like you have to do, you have to do everything in order for your dreams to really come. And I feel like spirit is saying be balanced in that, like be able to receive as well as, taking action and doing and giving out your energy. Now also, I would say, I think the advice as well as whatever it is that you want to do, what you truly desire to do with following your dreams, you may need to get into a community of individuals who want to do that as well. And maybe maybe that is how you will balance out your energies, by actually being around other people who, have the same dreams and desires as you, and you guys kind of maybe like bounce ideas off each other. So you're helping them, someone else is helping you, like you're being receptive to the messages that come from them as well. But I would say like definitely seek out, community, a community of individuals who have similar desires as yours. Okay. And then we have number 51, octagon is it's talking about, okay, nourishment, mother goddess. Okay. It says choosing this card suggests that you will find success and nourishment in the matter of your inquiry. There are periodic times of renewal in every life. Times when love is renewed, joy is reborn, and the excitement of living is nurtured. This is such a time. Feel the intensity of joy as it re-enters your life. As you are nourished, you will find it easier to give of yourself to others, and likewise nourish them and offer them a sense of hope. Okay, I'm definitely feeling like this is going along with this. Okay, let me read this message also. This time provides an excellent opportunity for you to renew old friendships and family ties. Enjoy the beauty of this renewal and drink its nourishment into your very heart and soul. Okay, so with that, I feel like it's saying you need someone to, not someone, but you need to reconnect. You need to reconnect with others. Because you are like, you need to, how can I say this? This is the best way to say this. It's like you're needing someone to give to you. You're needing to be nourished. Like, so maybe you just been giving and giving and giving. Like same with this Metatron's cube. Like you need to get back in touch with your receptive, like your feminine and receptive energy, like, and be okay with someone giving to you. Be okay with receiving. because it's like you need that. You need to be nourished right now. That's what spirit is saying is what's going on. Is like, maybe you're doing too much in regards to giving out your time, your energy, your love, and it's like you're kind of in a space right now where you're needing someone to love on you, and not like you're actively going out and seeking that in an unhealthy way. But spirit is pretty much saying just get with the community or reconnect with loved ones and family and stuff like that, and just enjoy, just be in that moment, be happy, like embrace the joy in it, of being with the community that that is like-minded, or loved ones, just where you can connect with, and be cool and be free. So that's the advice from spirit, I feel like, pretty much. Yeah, so I hope that resonates for you, pal one. All right, pal two. If you chose pal two, you chose this green lace agate. Pal two, you chose this green lace agate. As I said in the intro, there are two questions that we're going to ask, and then we're going to get advice from spirit. So the first question is, what are you afraid of? We have three cards that will help us answer this question. What are you afraid of? Pal two, I think you're afraid of things actually going your way. Like, maybe I feel like you feel like you're not ready. It's like you want this. It's like you feel like things are going to change too much. Like, you're afraid of this big change, and like you feel like you're not ready for this big change because you're in this energy of like a time for healing. Like, it's like you don't want to go back. Like, you're not wanting to go back. Like, you're wanting to embrace this new beginning. Like, you're the way you're viewing this situation is like, you see that it's happening, but you're kind of afraid of it happening too fast. It's like you feel like you still need to tie up loose ends, or you still need to do this, you still need to do that, and like what you're not really recognizing is that is holding you back. This thought of you still need to do this, you still need to do this, or whatever. So like, you're afraid of like this big change happening, and you not knowing how to really handle what you called into your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you are in the process of manifesting. Like, you're kind of afraid that things will be different or too different, and you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like a fear of you not being able to handle it. So that's what you're afraid of. So what is holding you back from achieving your dreams? These two cards here. What is holding you back from achieving your dreams? Okay, yeah, definitely. So we have healing with this Chiron card. So it's like, yeah, it looks like it's still some healing that needs to be done, or either that's your view of it. You're looking at it like, no, I'm not completely healed yet. I still have to work on this. Like, I still have to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? This still shows up. So it's like you're aware of some of the things that, like, it's like maybe you're too aware of your insecurities and downfalls, to where you're making it seem like you're not ready. Like, that's what's holding you back. And then we have Also, what's holding you back is you're not paying attention to the signs. Because it looks like your ancestors, your spirit guides are trying to help you. Like they're sending you signs and stuff to tell you like which direction to go, what to do, and all that type of stuff. And you're not paying attention to them. You're not paying attention to it. Like you're probably like in your head, like, yeah, I know, I know this will work out. I know I should do this, but ooh, I got that sign right there. Ooh, look at all the synchronicities. So it's like you're probably really getting all these synchronicities and like everything is just coming and flowing to you, but you're still, even still, you're focusing on what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like what you need to do and who you are. It's kind of like you're still looking at who you used to be. And it's like, forget that. Like acknowledge that you are healing. Like acknowledge that you are moving forward. Just be authentic and embrace it. Like, yes, that was a trait about you, but you need to just acknowledge that you're moving forward and continue to move forward, continue to follow the signs. Okay, so what is the advice from spirit? It's one card right here. Okay, this card is like from the messages card that I wrote out. It says you are a blessing to others. So you need to recognize that. You need to recognize that you are a blessing to others. That's pretty much what spirit is saying. And you know what? The message that's coming to me with this is recognize that you are a blessing to others, and that is why we are supporting you, because you are, it's kind of like spirit is saying, like, through your dreams, through what it is that you want to do, you are being a blessing to others. You are helping, others. So it's like, if you continue on this path of helping others, we gonna help you. That's what I feel like spirit is saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what your ancestors are saying. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, like all of it, like your whole spiritual team is pretty much saying, like, we have your back. We are helping you along this journey because we see the impact that you are having on others. Okay, we have number 62, the Kabbalah. That's another one as advice from spirit. Let's just look in the book and see what message spirit has from us about this. Okay, the Kabbalah, this represents the tree of life. Okay, so let's see. Pulling this card suggests that you are in a process of self-actualization and growth. Yes. You may wish to contemplate this card and the relationships of the diagram. You may decide to research and learn more about the process the Kabbalah represents. The important point here is exploration of self and spirit and your movement toward wholeness. Okay, so pretty much that's all in alignment. What spirit is essentially saying is, yes, you are understanding. You are at a point where you are understanding who it is that you are, and your purpose. And it's like a light bulb is going off for you. And spirit is saying, like, continue to explore that. Like, don't hold yourself back. Continue to explore that. The more you explore that, the more you learn about yourself, about your connection with the divine. Like, that is what is going to continue to push you further along your journey. Okay, so continue to learn about yourself. I would definitely suggest looking up the Kabbalah, like looking up this image, maybe studying it. This represents the tree of life. Another name for it is like tree of knowledge, tree of perfection, world tree. So yeah, so just kind of study that. I'll read like some of the things that are on this card, but it says understanding, crown, wisdom, power, mercy, beauty, glory, victory, foundation, kingdom. And I've just read that just in case any of these words like stick out to anyone, but I would definitely say go study the Kabbalah, its symbolism, and continue on your journey of learning about yourself and your connection with the divine, because that is what is going to keep pushing you forward. That is what is going to get you to continue to achieve your dreams. so that you can tune in more, so that you can pay attention to the signs, because your spiritual team, they're giving you the signs. Okay. So that is the message for you, pal 2. All right, pile 3. If you chose pile 3, you chose this Amazonite crystal here, Amazonite stone for pile 3. Okay, we have 2 questions to ask, and then we are going to get advice from spirit. The first question that we're going to ask is, what are you afraid of? Okay, so we have these 3 cards here that will answer this. What are you afraid? Oh, not this one. What are you afraid of? Let's see. I feel like you're afraid that you're afraid that things will take too long. Like there's this impatience energy here. It's like you're afraid that, I don't know if you're like fearing that it won't actually come. Like this is similar to another pal, but it's like, or it's like you know that it'll come, but it's like you're trying to do it. So it's like you're afraid. The biggest thing I feel like is you're afraid that it's taking too long, or that it will take too long to, really get to your dreams. And then also you're afraid to let others help you as well, is what I'm getting from this as well. Because there's this a time to give rather than take, which is talking about just getting on routines, maybe putting things in order. So it's like it's like you feel like you have to be up front and be in control of the situation. This definitely resonates with another pile as well. With this, confidence is your key to success. Like you are feeling like you're afraid that everything is dependent on you. Yeah, like I don't know, do you feel like spirit is not with you, like, or like it's not going to happen soon enough, or that you're not supported, or whatever the case may be? But it looks like you may be just kind of like running yourself ragged, trying to do everything because you feel like you don't, like you have this fear of not having support, or of having to do everything on your own. Like it's the biggest message just kind of coming through. It's like you're afraid of doing it all by yourself, or having to do it all by yourself, or you're afraid to step into the leadership role and delegate. That could be another one, also. So you're thinking that you have to do it by yourself when you truly don't. Let's see, what is holding you back from achieving your dreams? What is holding you back from achieving your dreams? So these cards are beautiful cards, because we have the ladybug here, which talks about good fortune and abundance, and being willing to receive all good things in your life. And then we have this Number 14, the rose quartz Venus card with empathy. What's holding you back? Like, are you not open and accepting that you do have love and support all around you? Like, I don't know, like I'm getting the mindset of you actually do have lots of people who are willing to help. Lots of, like, you have an abundance of people who are willing to help. Abundance of people who understand, who love you, who are on this, or wanting to maybe go on this journey with you. But you're not, like, you're not being receptive to that, or you're not open to that, or you're not acknowledging that or something. And that's kind of what's holding you back. What's holding you back is you're wanting to do everything by yourself. Like, you're wanting to control every little thing, and you're not letting the people who are in position to help you. Like, you're not letting them do that. Like, you're trying to be at the forefront, and it's kind of like hurting you, in a sense, because it's keeping you back from actually, like, what you're trying to do. Whatever you're doing right now is counterproductive. So it's holding you back from actually achieving your dreams, because you really need to just let the people who are in place to do certain things, like, you really just need to let them do it. Or you need to do a better job of delegating, if that's the case. Like, maybe you feel like you have to do, everything. But that's kind of what's going on here, is you're not acknowledging that you do actually have help, and using your help efficiently. Okay, so advice from Spirit. What type of advice do we have? This right here says, use a lifeline, phone a friend, ask the audience, seek assistance. What? Just what I was saying. Like, you need to get help. Like, don't feel like you need to do it all on your own. Like, there are people who are out here willing to help you and ready to help you, and probably already in position, that you just need to ask for them to do it, because you trying to do everything yourself is not working for you. This card here, number 49, the heptagon. This is from the Sacred Geometry card. I'm going to look in this guidebook and see what number 49 is all about. Harmony. The heptagon is about harmony. Okay, so it says, this card sees that you are looking for harmony in the cycles of your life. Each action you take creates harmony or discord. Each decision adds to the music you create and the joy and growth you experience. Finding harmony in family, job, and spiritual life adds to the richness of your time in the physical world. It also says it represents movement through cycles. Okay, and represents the number 7. I just wanted to point that out as well. The number 7 is sticking out in this card. So I don't know if that number is important to you in any way. But Spirit is saying you need to create a more harmonious life. So what I feel like this is saying also is there is some type of balance that needs to be created, because you may be neglecting something. So maybe you're neglecting your spiritual life, or you're neglecting your family, or you're neglecting your loved ones because you're completely focused on your business. And maybe it's not business. Maybe it's, opposite. Maybe you just all into your family life, so you neglecting everything else. But pretty much what Spirit is saying is you need to create more harmony in your life. Like, you need to give specific, each area of your life its specific time and attention and energy. Like, don't just put all of your energy into one area. Just really figure out how to, like, split up your time so you are like actually becoming more balanced and harmonious, in yourself. So definitely seek assistance with help for, work. If you feel like you have to do everything with work, and so you're neglecting your kids or your spouse or whatever the case may be, yeah, seek assistance with home, like, doing tasks, like designate who does this or whatever at the house if you feel like, you're doing everything and you need assistance with it, so you can't do, some other things. But it's like pretty much Spirit is saying, like, you need to create a system of harmony, creates a flow, in order for you to get into a space of really achieving your dreams, and letting everything come to you, because you're kind of like, you're doing too much and you're not acknowledging those around you who actually can help, actually want to help, and will help. Okay. So that is all. That's a message for you, pile 3. I hope it resonates. See you guys later.